personal experience between like their convenient relationships versus their actual real one. Go ahead.
I mean, I feel like I've never been in a serious relationship until now, so I wouldn't count any other ones as a relationship. It was just flings. But I can say, growing up, when you just see a lot of turmoil and toxic shit, you be like, you don't want to go through it at a young age. I seen my parents, they've been together since they was 17. So I've always was taught to have fun, know who I was before I jumped into a relationship. So I say up until 24-ish, I was just out there having fun, getting as many nuts off as I could, because it was just like, I'm not about to get serious with anybody. But now, getting into the serious relationship that I'm in now, it's like I understand who I am, and going forward with not going through any real toxic shit, it's like you learn without having to go through it. Like, you can see it and you be like, okay, I know not to do that, I know not to do that, but as long as I stay grounded and keep God first, it's all gonna work out.
Bingo.
I wanted to piggyback off that. I would say my first relationship was definitely out of convenience. Like, I had been in, I had honestly, to keep it blunt, I had real low self-esteem at the time. I was just like, okay, well, he was somewhat in the same field as me, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like somebody to be with at the time. I wanted to feel like somebody cared about me and I had somebody to talk to every day. I got tired of being alone, and it was just like, all right, well, this is what it is. And I'm not saying that's what it was the whole time, because I did love that person, I really did, but I knew at some point that it wasn't toxic. Like, you know how you ask God to remove you from certain situations, and then he do it, and you be like, nah, that's not what I meant. And then you go right back. Like,
I wanted you to get him together, not take him away.
Literally, like, but I kept going back until, like, I didn't break up with him. He broke up with me because that's what he had a history of doing. Like, I no longer deal with men who run from their issues instead of just dealing with it. But at that time, that's the kind of person that he was. It was like, I'm not gonna fix the issue. I'm gonna just leave you. And then when I'm ready to come back, I hope you're still there. And at some point, I just was like, I'm not gonna be there anymore. Like, I value myself more than that. And now being in a very real relationship that's required me to grow and get my shit together in a lot of areas. It ain't been easy. We didn't, had our issues and our arguments because we both got our own separate traumas, but I would not trade the person that I'm with now for the world. Like, I can honest to God say, I'm faithful to that man. I've never cheated on anybody, but I have a true desire to be faithful to him, and I'm in love with him because 100%. We push each other to grow. It ain't easy. We trigger each other sometimes. We remind each other of our past experiences at times, but we have a genuine desire to put God in the center of our relationship and to put the best version of ourselves first. Like, we're chasing something different than what our past experiences were. Like, he's been vulnerable with me in ways that I never really expected, and the same vice versa. And that's hard for me to do because, like I said earlier, I'm naturally a very aggressive person. So submitting to a man that does not show me that he's worth submitting to is not really an option for me. Yeah. But the person that I'm with now has showed me a million times over through his family, through who he is as a person, he showed me that he's worthy of that. And I'ma always go out of my way to give that person that same respect if you're doing that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't easy getting here, but I'm grateful. Like, I can honestly say that I'm grateful for my man.
That's lit.
Amen.
Right, okay.
Can I get a refill?
I've never really seen no real relationships growing up. Like, no.
Have you ever experienced one?
Yeah, I've been, but I ain't.
And what make them real to you?
What make a relationship real? No. I don't really like, shit.
You ever even been in love?
Yeah. I was with somebody before, like, it was a little after high school. We was good. I thought I was in love with her, shit. I ended up going to the county for the first time, going to jail. I ain't talked to her since the day I turned myself in.
Shoot.
I was supposed to do like a county year, which is really like 6 months, which is really like 3 months. I did 2 weeks and got house arrested. Ain't talked to the man in.
Oh, shit.
And then that was like the first time I'm like, man, this ain't shit. Like, I just was on some other shit. Like,
What do you
Okay,
think?
so I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna direct it towards the guys first, and then I want the women's answers. So, guys, do body count matter in the context of your real relationship? Somebody you're ready to give your heart to, somebody you're seriously dating. Does body count matter? I'm gonna start with you.
think so. I mean, yeah, it can't be nothing around. Like, you know, I mean, if it's gonna be something serious, it shouldn't be nothing that you didn't came up with anyway. Like.
So, but does the actual number matter?
Yes.
Okay, so what number is too high for you?
Matter of fact, no, it don't matter. It don't matter. Like you don't know. She could be lying. It don't matter. If you fuck with her though, you gotta look at it for what it is right now.
So if she's like, babe, like, you know, I probably, you know, I done spent the block a few times. My body count is probably like, but she's honest. She's like, my body count is 12.
That shit hurts.
Oh, you gonna swallow that pill?
Doing some fucking, ain't you, baby? Only way I'm really focused. That's a number where it seemed like she likes sex. So only way I feel some type of way if me and her wasn't having sex heavy, like it seemed like you probably getting it somewhere else or something. Facts.
No, not like while y'all in a relationship, like y'all dating, y'all meet. She's being transparent with you.
Oh, she just tell me
that.
Yeah,
she tells you that.
Damn, I'm just.
So 12 technically is a high number.
Hell yeah.
So okay. So what number isn't high for you?
2.
Oh shoot!
Cause I mean, we grown, you know. It's like.
But just because you grown don't give you an excuse to have a high body count. I think we need to take accountability for what we done laid.
I was just gonna say,
I don't know.
I can't wait to go to us. Let's ask them when they go.
I mean, like, 3 low, but you ain't gonna really meet nobody my age with 3 bodies.
Well, never mind. I forgot. Okay.
I'm about to be 27 on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Happy birthday,
Look at me. Look at you. All right. My birthday was like 2 weeks ago. All right. So 3 is low, but 12 is too high. So they need to meet.
I don't really care though.
All right. Got you.
For one, I feel like I ain't about to ask that question because I feel like
But what if she volunteers it?
I'm prepared that it's possibly a lie.
Yeah.
And when you ask that, so.
But what if she just brings it up, she's transparent, and she tells you like this?
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
As long as it don't affect the quality of
the coochie.
What y'all got going
And
on?
your health and hygiene, I feel like
She ain't
for
doing
most
nothing
men
there.
And look,
anyway.
and one more thing too, like I'm real conscious of sharing your energy. You feel me? With other people, like I was aware of that, like high school. Like, okay, I'm fucking with her. She got bad energy. Like I'm having like sleep paralysis and shit. But for real.
Does
Like
that come from having sex with someone?
Exchanging spirits with the wrong person will put you in some real bad situations, even emotionally.
Wait, what?
Like I done had soul ties to people
I'm on
emotionally.
spirit count, like, cause I feel like.
Because of that?
Well, listen,
You experience sleep paralysis.
I was not for that reason. I didn't know that can happen from that.
It could have been from different reasons, but
yeah.
I noticed when I was, you know what I mean? I know I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. You feel me? And I feel like the energy, you know what I mean? I feel like that's coming on with me. Everybody you lay with, you feel me? They gonna become a part of me now.
That's
facts.
Reggie, go ahead.
Where we going?
You know the question that was asked. Sir.
I think. Me kind of growing, now I could say the body count doesn't matter as long as you protect yourself.
Yeah.
And I say that because I'm the type of person that'll sit back and kind of reflect on where I showed up, how I could have shown up, and why I didn't show up a certain way in a relationship or argument, whatever. My body count is high.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But no, like my body count is high. So I know from a woman's perspective, it probably would feel like, damn, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So I can't necessarily look at you and be like, well, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we doing the same thing. But if you protect yourself and it's not no dude that kind of gets crazy, like if you see somebody you mess with and they get crazy, I'm probably going to kill them. Period. Like I'm not going to ask no questions.
Right there. What about you?
Oh, wow, that's
Does body
crazy.
count matter for you, Roy?
I say no because one, like I said, as we get older, we grow. But the only thing that can change is how you carrying yourself and if you're taking care of yourself.
So you wanted to forgive somebody's past?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna redirect the question to the females. Do body count matter for you guys?
Nah.
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. I feel like it's also about the energy that you bring into the relationship, because you do, soul ties are a real thing, you know, that a lot of people refuse to address. And to some people, they might think that sex is just sex, but you are allowing yourself to be aligned with people who have had certain experiences. The people they've been with have had certain experiences. So when you make the decision to do it, I think it's important to be conscious of who you stepping into those spaces with, especially if you're a person that is extremely emotional. I'm a hyper emotional person, so I know I can't just put myself in a certain space with any kind of person.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off right there so I can hop to her. Do body count matter for you?
It does and it doesn't.
Okay.
It does because it's like a history of who you've been with, and then I'm laying down with you, so it's like that's my body count too now because you can sleep with them people.
This is true.
But then it doesn't, because if I like you and I see how clean you are and I see how you are as a person, then I'll lay down with you. It's different steps before you just lay down with me.
Okay.
I respect it.
Do it matter for you?
It don't matter to me because what you was doing before me ain't my business. As long as you ain't doing it wrong with you.
Yeah.
So whatever you do is whatever floats your will to do it. Just don't bring no STDs.
Yeah, I think that's the same for me. I think when it comes to that, I don't necessarily think we should know people's past unless we're about to marry that person. But I think that comes with traumas and therapy and things. Like the only thing I want to know is, have you ever had a sex change? Do you have HIV? So that I can prepare myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I'm saying like, no, because you have people that really genuinely feel like they shouldn't tell anybody that they've had a sex change because that's genuinely their past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like if you, because I'm a woman that wants to have kids and I'm not interested in women. You know, granted, you choose your life and you choose what you want to do. I'm not gonna knock you for that, but I would like to know. So that's me when it comes to people's past, because it's like, okay, you had sex with all these people, but I like you. What the fuck I'm gonna do about them other people? Yeah. So yeah. But I agree with him and her. Like it definitely is something, which is why I haven't had a lot of partners, because I'm very specific. I tried to have a one night stand and I cried. I literally cried because I was like, oh, don't do stuff like this.
And I'm a very emotional person.
But y'all don't ever think like, okay, if I get into a relationship with this person, they got a high body count, they obviously like sex a lot. Do you don't necessarily consider like, can I match that? Like what I'm about to get into? Like,
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
No, but the thing is, it's like it could.
But you know what?
I feel like that's what dealing with any mistake that a person has made in their past. That's like, I'm not finna say I'm never gonna date a man because he been to jail before. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your past. That's an experience you had prior to me. As long as you're not bringing any extra baggage to me that comes with that, like you said, STDs, wild baby mamas putting me in crazy situations, then that's fine. If that's the decision I choose to make, it ain't my place to judge you based off of what you've been through, because you could have been a whole other person back then.
But I think it all comes down to like, if you really love somebody, my concept on love is like, it's about compromise and sacrifice. So if somebody really loves having sex, but you don't really like having sex, y'all need to meet in the middle. Otherwise, there's nothing. Why are we here? You feel what I'm saying?
So for guys, are you guys willing to meet in the middle with somebody who can't match your sex drive?
Absolutely.
If you really fuck with them in that situation and you planning on doing that,
I was about to say, I feel like anything possible when you really connect with somebody.
Absolutely.
You're going to change some things up.
So maybe sex isn't as I guess like
important.
Yes, it is.
But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
If you're a person that has a high sex drive, the minute you meet somebody that doesn't have a high sex drive, it forces you to see if you really like that person.
Exactly.
Like if somebody walk up to you and they just like, I don't really like sex like that, and then you gotta like pull back and you're like, damn, I don't, I kind of go to the left. I don't know if I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can notice certain stuff because now.
The body language is everything.
Facts.
So look, piggybacking off of that, I told my nephew, I heard it somewhere before. If you feel like you're feeling a female, go jack off and then go in front of her again and see how you feel.
Right.
Absolutely.
And see how you feel. And he said he did that. He said the girl that he thought that he was fucking with, he didn't. He was like, nah. I was like, nah, I don't want her. But I was willing to, with the other girl, I did it and I still wanted to be around her. So just saying that to say, like, as a man, I know, like, some women speak to different places. Within some women, they only spoke to me in a sexual way. Yeah, for real.
Okay, so what's your experience about it?
Right.
What just that? I never heard that. Like to do that before. Like,
oh really?
To nut to see how you feel afterwards.
So if you met a female that you really liked but she didn't match your sex drive, how is that gonna work for you?
If I fuck with her,
Have
It's
you
not
ever
gonna
met
matter.
somebody that
But is
overly
it,
met
wait,
your
wait,
sex
but is that
drive?
gonna cause for you to cheat though?
Exactly.
Because there's a difference between being with somebody but actually being faithful and committed to that person. So if they did not match your sex drive, are you able to be committed and not step out?
yeah, she gonna have to meet it.
Okay. So would that change you guys' answers, or is it still based off of a vibe?
Somebody, you know what? And I read this. Denzel Washington said it, and he said a woman's body doesn't raise your kids. Her ways do. So you can have my sex, you know, you can have a low sex drive, I can have a high sex drive, whatever the case, but like if your vibe is something off, or if you have some type of values that I don't agree with and you can't raise like future kids, I don't know what we're doing here.
That part.
Some women got a
That
little
matters a
self.
lot to me.
She's still gonna because
Some women gotta what?
cheat just to be cute. They can really love you and still cheat on you. So I don't know.
I don't know. I
They
don't
can
agree
really
with
love
that.
you, like really love you.
I
They
agree
still
with
gonna
that.
make time to go cheat with somebody else. I don't care who it is. I don't care. That's just men. It's just something about me.
Some of us.
I'm worried about game.
But I
They said the same thing. Like
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do. I was faded last
Yeah.
night. Fuck. This she about to
But you
leave
know
me alone.
what's funny?
I was-
Yeah.
What's funny is my experience in seeing women has been completely different. I'm not a cheater. However, the women that I've seen have been cheaters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think it's down to like self-control. Like if you really love somebody, you're able to hold yourself like, you know what? I
Yeah.
understand what this is gonna do to you if you find out I mess with A, B, and
And
C.
that's what
And if you
all
don't
goes
leave,
back to
simple
that.
as that.
I'm gonna keep it. If I'm faded and I see my ex or something, I'm liable to do something. That's why I'm putting myself in those situations.
Okay.
But see, you won't put
If I'm
yourself in a
intoxicated-
situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it happens though. It
Yeah.
really happens to people though. And
I
most
just
people
leave
get caught
too, though.
cheating because they be faded or whatever. And some girls are aggressive, they're like men. Some girls be aggressive. It ain't always the men that are aggressive. Sometimes the girls want to take it too.
Yeah.
It ain't just always the men.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
let's
true.
take
I
your
do
pants
agree.
down, start sucking, and nigga be like, all right, fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm about this.
What sign gave y'all the best sex?
You know my ass hates signs.
Damn, that's tricky. Damn, that's
Oh shit.
Larry, you say yours.
Damn, why you gonna put me on like that?
That's funny.
Scorpio.
Okay. Kendon?
I'm gonna come back to me.
All right, Reggie.
Aquarius.
Period.
Roy?
Sag.
Okay. Do you want to pass? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm a pass.
Sagittarius is the best. That's why.
I'm a pass too.
Leo.
I'm a relationship.
Say no shit like
know what?
Scorpios is really holding it down out here.
Scorpios, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Cancer.
A
Cancer for me.
Period. Yes, sir.
But we gotta know the signs that they are too, though, because that's compatibility shit matter too.
Okay.
That's it's a different type of person.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. Do anybody want to throw a question out there for?
Have you ever met somebody that was just overly sexual? Like you thought you was a freak, but you met a real freak.
No, ain't nobody more freakier than me.
We gonna go around. Say yours.
Never forget.
He gonna speak on his experience.
I met somebody that was like more.
What did she do that blew you? Like, whoa! I thought I was.
She was just into some freaky shit. She was like 2-hand twist.
She like that.
She tried to go just too low, and I just.
Is it the goose?
She was into that though, like that was her. You know, she was.
All right,
into
for
freaky
guys,
shit.
and this is about to let us know females how they really feel about stuff. Okay, so would you prefer a female with great head but trash pussy, or fire ass pussy but that head is trash?
Fire pussy.
Fire pussy.
Fire pussy.
Period.
That's what I'm
Fire?
You can always
the team
teach somebody
spoke.
how to get hit.
Huh?
I said the men spoke.
Really?
Pick up your drinks, ladies.
Cause you can learn. You can learn. You can't change.
Pussy gonna be trash regardless.
All right, wait. Only one person can speak, otherwise they won't be able to hear you.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. What's the question?
You cannot. Oh, it was just feeding back off of it. You can't change pussy. Pussy is gonna always stay the same. But
So
you
what
can
makes
always-
pussy good then?
The sounds.
It's the grips, it's the sounds, it's the motions. It's just
It's the sounds.
y'all know how to contract. Y'all know how to contract y'all shit. Y'all can pull y'all shit from the in between y'all knees into y'all's heartbeat.
Oh baby, come on, dog.
You feel me? That motherfucker.
Pussy. What is this? Stretch a mile, won't tear an inch.
My grandmama said the pole will never outweigh the hole.
It's the sounds.
It's the sound.
Like, cause for me,
He
it
said it is.
No.
no, I'm saying like not the sounds,
It may be the
not the
sound.
sounds of her stuff, just like the sound of like her.
Moaning?
Yeah, like when she know like what to say or like she know how to like scratch your back or like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Just be the breath.
You know
or just the breaths or like the way her legs go. Like if you just lay there, then it's like, yeah, this is crazy.
What's
but
wrong with just laying there?
what you mean?
That's boring.
Like what you mean?
Yeah, for real.
If you don't put your shit around my shit,
Like imagine you ride a guy and he just lays there. He don't rub your thighs. He don't touch your nothing. He
don't
just
grab
lay
your
there.
titties or nothing.
So you literally mean just laying there then?
Yes,
Okay.
there are some women that do that. Unfortunately,
I mean, it's not like he hit his
Come on,
hips or something.
something.
Me too.
they be
There's men that just lay there too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's terrible.
So, ladies, fire head, trash dick, or dick fire, put that head trash.
I know how to work a dick the way I want it to work in me.
All right, guys.
So it would have to be trash dick fire hair.
Yeah.
You gotta know
I'm a
what
head
you like
person.
when it comes to penis.
Okay,
So-
what about you?
I'm a hair person, so y'all
Yeah.
gotta be good.
Okay.
Fuck the dick.
Yeah.
Dick.
Damn.
She go and have a mom.
That's just that.
I
can teach you.
I fuck anyway, so
I can teach you just
Like, if
that
you-
the way I
like,
want to.
something
It's
to
just
do-
Everybody
Yeah,
want
yeah,
that.
yeah.
If it's trash, it's trash. I can't
Yeah.
do nothing with it. It is what it is. You're trash.
but that's not fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
That's not fair.
Alright, this
Because
is-
all women are different. Like y'all,
Yeah, you're right.
us, it's a tug left, tug right. We there. Like it's simple.
No, that's not.
But not for women. No, I'm saying for women it's
I
not.
like women too, so I do the same thing y'all do a little bit too.
No, I'm saying for us, tug left, tug right.
pull it back.
Simple.
Oh,
Shoot,
yeah.
simple. For women, it's like,
Rub
get my
this,
mind
spread
right.
three
Let me, you know what I'm
ways.
saying? It's wet, but that don't mean I'm ready. Like, let me, you know what I'm
20
saying?
minutes gotta go. Rub that motherfucker for 30 just to get that motherfucker to preheat. Motherfucker be juiced after
Because
the
it take a
50
woman,
minutes.
what is it,
That's what I was
18
about
to
to get
45
into.
minutes to
18
get
to
there?
45
So, like,
minutes to get
y'all,
I legit have a friend that says she like, and I'll tell you later. But like she said, we were talking about foreplay. How long is foreplay for you? People were like, 10 minutes, 25. This girl really said an hour and 45 minutes.
But that nigga know what he
I was
doing.
like,
If a nigga know what he doing, he gon' like. If a man enjoys giving head,
No,
I enjoy it, so I'm gonna go
about
for
kissing.
Oh no.
Like,
I feel like that's
kissing
not-
and rubbing.
That's
And
not
at that
sex.
point, you're
Real
not
for some
interested
people,
in that
though.
person.
It
Like,
is.
by an hour and
Can't get
45
off.
minutes.
An hour and 45 minutes to
Can't even
kiss.
get off
Okay.
unless they
All right,
force
all
all
right,
that.
all right.
Facts.
Did you have a question that you wanted to throw in there?
I did. So going back to the actual relationship situation, do y'all feel like most of y'all real relationships are ever convenient? Because sometimes the relationship and the love be real, but like it don't be easy at all. Like you jump through all kinds of hoops and hurdles to continue to be with that person. Do y'all feel like
I think you'll know it's convenient because you don't want to change. Real love is gonna make
That's
you
true.
change yourself. You
You're
gonna,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
I
I ain't got nothing to
Yeah.
say. He took it out. He took it.
Yeah, he just
You
said
knocked
it,
that
yeah.
motherfucker out the park.
That's literally what it is. If it's a convenient relationship, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't like when you do this. I really don't give a damn. That sucks. But if you in love and somebody say, I don't like when you do this, shit.
I'll fix
I'm
it.
sorry.
I might be
let's,
mad about
let's
it, but I'ma
figure this
change.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Let
work
me
on it.
learn. Maybe I do need
That's
to
why
learn
I'm
how to
having a hard
communicate.
time.
That
Change
part.
it.
That part.
When that's why I'm having a hard time because when he does chastise me, I be like, nigga, I've been doing this all my life. That's why I said I'm still working on my narcissistic ways.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be like, I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. But then I'll go in the room and be like, you know what? This man has invested in me. I've invested in him. I say I want to be with this person. Why am I playing with this person's emotions and feelings? If I know for a fact he genuinely is telling me this because he loves me and he wants to be with me.
Bingo.
So I gotta go in there and I gotta chastise myself. I gotta be like, bro, put that shit to the side. At the end of the day, this is a man that you say you want to follow after. Because he don't go back and forth with me. I tell him, he be like, all right, like. And I feel like that's what you genuinely need in your life. You need somebody to tell, but you also need somebody like, hey, I'm a no nonsense person. I'm not gonna do that shit with you.
Bingo.
Okay, all right. One more question and then we're wrapping up. And it's a little bit of a raunchy question.
Oh, Lord.
Has anybody ever made somebody pay them?
Say it again.
For sex?
Bitch, I love food.
Has everybody ever put a price tag behind their stuff? Like you was good.
I thought about OnlyFans before, but I'm not.
Oh, shoot.
I mean,
I thought about
Brother,
it.
have somebody ever wanted you and you was like, oh no, you gonna have to pay for this?
I couldn't even see his face. He got a long way.
Look,
Because the homie said,
that was the longest plan ever.
Anybody else want to attest
Me,
to
I
that?
have.
Oh,
Me,
okay.
as a teenager, I have. I'm 29 now, so me as a teenager, I didn't have. I'm a gamer at the end of the day, so me growing up in the lifestyle I live, I wasn't taking nothing. for free. You come out to fuck me, you gonna pay for it. So yeah, personally, I have.
What is your specialty to where you even feel like you have the right to ask for?
Oh, that's cool.
Because to me, my body is a temple. You're not gonna just take my shit and I gotta want it too. If you give me $5,000 just to lick on me, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. At the age of 17 years old, I did that before. And ain't nothing that I'm like ashamed about or nothing. I talk about this at all interviews. Yeah. So that was my past though. But now you can't do that to me. I get my own money. But at the time, y'all me gangbanging, just getting put on my hood and all that. I was like a flashy girl, like out there in the streets and all that. I wasn't going for nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna call on 4 people to answer this one question. This is really gonna be the last one. What do you necessarily feel like is your specialty?
Oh, come on, man.
As far as what though?
Yeah.
Okay, what we been talking about?
Yeah, like what do you necessarily feel like is your specialty? Like, oh yeah, like, big volunteers.
You said you was picking.
Oh yeah, I thought she was gonna pick.
Go ahead.
I like writing dick.
Okay. So what do you do that make yours so special?
That like what he said, the vibrator. That's probably like, hold on, I never had a problem with the vibrator.
But she got it then also.
I love to put my leg behind my head. So I put my head behind my head, I do circles, I do tricks, all type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
You said your leg behind your head and you just gymnast. You don't even know gymnast.
I ain't never had a problem.
She said I can pretzel. God
Yeah.
So you hum? Oh,
What is this vibration look
that's
like?
what I'm saying. You
I
hum?
vibrate like really vibrated. See, it ain't your whole body. To me, I know how to make my muscles like. I'm like when I'm.
No, it was her whole body.
Look, I don't do the whole body. I don't
That's
do the whole
why.
body. I don't have my whole body.
No, she
I
was-
just rotate like basically I rotate and vibrate while I'm doing it.
No, her whole body was
Oh, okay,
gone.
got you.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't do all what he talking about. The
that's
whole
a
body.
All right, Kendall, what's your specialty?
All right, look, you already know I got some different shit. But I was about to say, really though, finding your rhythm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes people just be too tensed up. Finding that rhythm.
Lauren, what's your specialty?
Damn, you just gonna put me on the spot like that.
And I mean, that seat is high.
My whole package is a specialty.
Period. No
Okay.
tampons. Stop playing with it.
All right now.
Tampons.
But what do you do specifically that blows them?
That.
It's. I can't just pinpoint something.
All right, what about you?
Shit, I do everything right.
That's how I feel.
So like your actual stroke game is your specialty?
Yeah,
Okay.
my boy don't
Reggie?
let me down.
Huh?
What's your specialty?
I'm good at body language.
All right. Well, all right. We got on that note, we're going to wrap it up. So go ahead and give yourself some.
That's a real thing.
I'm good with body language.
You doing that? That's a real thing. Like, like if you eat there, you feel this, and she start, you know, stay right there. Like,
Money
body language.
everything.
Oh.